Hi Mouse! I'm Athina and I'm happy that you are here with me today. Today's video is a message from your future self. Your future self can come up in your future self from 3 months to a year to 5 years. I don't know, I will leave it up to the energy, and whatever messages from your future self that they have for you right now will be the topic of today's pick a card video. So now that this is over, my explanation about messages from your future self, let's get into the groups. I will introduce you. Group number 1 has the Gentle Heart Tarot, and I felt called to show you everyone the World card from every deck. So group number 1 has the Gentle Heart Tarot with this World card, and your stone is a clear quartz. So I'll put it here. Group number 2, you have the Modern Witch Tarot. The World card for you is this one here. And your stone is the Green Aventurine. I'll put it here to hide certain parts of this woman. And group number 3, you've got the traditional manga tarot. This is the World for you. And your stone is the Sunstone. So now for you to choose the group, I want you to close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths with me, in through your nose and out through your mouth, so you can calm down and choose with your intuition which deck is calling out to you. Breathe in. There are numbers of ways to choose a deck. You can either choose by the images of the deck, by the crystals, or you can choose if a lucky number is in the timestamps provided down below. And yeah, now if you are clairvoyant, you can open your eyes and choose a deck that speaks to you the most. And for my clairaudient people, I will say the number of the group. So maybe one of the numbers I will be saying will strike to you while you listen to it. So you can choose your group that way. So now for group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. I will repeat. Group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. If this was too fast, you can go back again or pause the video so that you can take your time to choosing your group or groups, whatever feels is right for you. And I will be seeing you in your group. See you! Hi pile number 1, you chose the Gentle Heart Tarot and the clear quartz, not the crystal clear quartz, but yeah, maybe it's crystal clear. I think that's something that it's a German idiom. So we are going to look at what your future self has to say to you for right now. I will leave the messages open, and after doing the tarot part, I have 3 oracle decks And every deck will be linked down below as usual in the description if you are interested. Well, one oracle deck will not be linked down below because it's self-made. So yeah, I'm sorry for this clumsiness, but I'm not good at shuffling like this, and I'm feeling that I need to use with you all also reverse cards because the decks are doing this as well. So I will do it like this. So, okay. What does pile number one's future self want them to know right now? What does the future self of pile number one wants them to know? What does the future self of pile number one wants them to know right now? What does the future self of pile number one want to convey? What messages does the future self of pile number one has for them? What messages does the future self of pile number one has for them? What messages does the future self of pile number one has for them? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I will take this. So, your first card is the Four of Swords in reverse, since it came out. Then you have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Hanged Man, the Two of Diamonds, the Ten of Crystals in reverse, and the Nine of Cups upright. So, since there is no center card, I will be going from left to right. So you've got the Four of Swords in reverse. The Four of Swords normally upright will be talking about resting, and because you are doing too much, your mental state is doing too much, and so you need to rest. By being in reverse, I feel like you've rested enough. Your mind may be still a bit cluttered, or now I'm getting this now, you may be refusing to rest. And now I'm seeing that the flame danced a bit, and sometimes this is a confirmation, so you are refusing to rest. So the future self is wanting you to rest because you've got also the Hanged Man upright and the Ten of Crystals in reverse. And the Ten of Crystals, when it is upright, it talks about you taking too much burden, working too hard. And I'm reminded of my first tarot deck. It's an angel tarot, but it looks like more of an oracle deck. And there is in the Ten of Wands, there is a phrase where it's stated that you should ask your angels or other people for help. So maybe you are taking on too much and you are not resting enough, and this is why your mind may be cluttered, because the Page of Swords is a card that has a lot of ideas and is curious and wants to take action on this idea, and can't really discern how if one idea would be good and one bad. But being in reverse, it may be that you are not taking action on this idea. or you have a lot of ideas and you don't know with which one you should start, and so you are in this little bit stagnant, pulsing energy right now. And this is something good, because if you are paused right now, you can take some rest, some much needed rest, and try to see everything from a different perspective. Like the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man together, if you look at it, they're both hanging down. And for me, the Hanged Man is you are currently in this energy to see everything from a different perspective, so that you can decide on what path you should take on. So resting, getting a clearer mind, and seeing everything from a different perspective may be of help to you, so that you can take action on this idea that is wanting to come through, or already came through, but you are having too much thoughts and too many ideas, and you don't know where to go. The clarity comes when you step back and see it from a higher perspective. And with the Two of Diamonds, it's the Two of Coins, the Two of Pentacles. This card is all about balance. Having the, I don't know why, but in my head came having two sides of a coin. So maybe one of those ideas, you have to see both sides, the positive one and the negative one, before you can start taking action on it. Also, I don't know why, but you chose clear chords, and I have here again a clear chord, so you have two things of the same, but in different shapes and forms. So seeing the same thing but in a different form is what I'm getting from the crystals. And from the Two of Diamonds, with the seeing two sides of the same coin. So with the Ten of Wands, normally you are taking on too much. So maybe if you are clear on what your thoughts are, you will be taking on less burden and things. This is the advice from your future self. And again, clear, and you chose the clear chords. So maybe if you have a clear chords, or maybe you want to buy a clear chords, it's just coming into me now that I'm always saying clearing. So clear chords can also help in clearing things. Just a random thought. So maybe if you can get yourself a clear chords for this time, it will be beneficial to you. That's just an advice from me. Maybe also from your future self, I don't know. So by doing this, all that I was speaking about, your end is the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is this wish fulfillment card. Everything that you wanted will be here, and you will be satisfied, even if though he doesn't look like it. And what I am also seeing is that you will be, when you are in this Nine of Cups energy, your wishes are fulfilled, everything is rosy, you will be looking back at your trajectory and be really proud of yourself, of the way that you came. I think your future self is saying that they are proud of you because you've done this everything to end up where they may be right now. So maybe it's also a reflection of your future self right now, looking back and being proud of the way that they came and are right now. So yeah, I'm proud of myself is what I'm getting from this card. So I will take a sip of water so that we can jump into the first oracle deck. So, what does the future self of pile number 1 wants to say to pile number 1? What does the future self of pile number 1 has to say? What messages does the future self of pile number 1 has in store for them? Is there any other messages that I didn't cover? Any additional messages, any confirmation? Future self of pile number 1, is there anything that you want to say? Is there any other messages pile number 1 needs to know from their future self? Is there anything else? Any messages from the future self of pile number 1 that needs to be conveyed? One last card. Is there anything else that you want to say to pile number 1? Okay, 2 more cards. So, your first card is Full Moon in Cancer. Ein Problem löst sich auf. Yeah, a problem is being cleared. And the second card is New Moon in Taurus, Wohlstand in Sicht. Prosperity is inside. I would translate it as this. So maybe your worries are about financial things and prosperity. So this is a good sign. Your next card is Abnehmender Mond. Waning Moon. Wovon musst du dich befreien? What do you need to let go of or clear yourself from? Kind of. I don't know. The translation. And your last card is Full Moon in Aquarius. Zeig dein wahres Ich. Show your authentic self or your true self. So let's start with the first card. So this problem that you had or are still thinking about is going to be resolved. You don't have to worry. You just might need to take a step back, see the two sides of the coin and taking a rest so that you can clear your mind, and the solution to this problem will arrive, and this will lead you to this new beginning and new prosperity with the new moon in Taurus. But to get here, you need to also let go of something, and you may know already what it is that you need to let go of so that you can step into this new energy. And for it to come easier to you, you need to have a clear mind so that the solution can come in. And I also struggle sometimes with this. Getting a clear mind is sometimes really hard for me, and maybe you're struggling with this as well. So I try to meditate, and sometimes this doesn't work because my mind just wanders around. While doing sports is something that I get a clear mind because I'm focusing on my body and trying to do, if I do a workout with YouTube, there are a lot of workout videos on YouTube, so I concentrate on what I have to do and what the person is showing, and so I am concentrating on the movements instead of my mind, so my mind gets clearer. What else? I also get a clear mind when I'm at the ocean or at a body of water. This is just my personal thing, that I'm really connected to water. So maybe you can also go into nature, whatever makes you feel that you get a clear head, that everything in your head just goes blank. I'm also getting journaling, maybe dumping all your thoughts into a letter or into a journaling book can help clear your mind, because you've put this into words and it is not ghosting around your mind. I like to say ghosting in German. Yeah, because it's following you around like a ghost. Whatever. So, and also something that your future self wants to say is that you should show your true self to other people, showing your authentic self, because it's just the best way to feel when you are around people, when you show them that who you truly are, like I'm trying to do here in those readings. I'm letting my silly comments go through, my silly thoughts that may be of help to someone, my advice, just how I see it from my perspective, and not from it now from a higher one or from your future self. Just trying to show you my authentic self, that also I struggle with those things, with finding the right words to convey what I want to say. Laughing, yeah, sometimes giving silly comments on things I've read from the guidebooks, if you are here from a longer time now. And if you are new, hi, welcome, this is myself. So, and by being your authentic self, you connect better with other people, and the people that are really meant to be in your life. You will find it more easier to have a connection with them, because they are here for your authentic self and not for something that you are trying to hide. And this is also something I had to learn, that by putting a mask on myself that is not myself, I didn't have any really connections to other people, and it was more superficial and easier for them to use me, because I was this people-pleasing mask, and now I'm trying to get rid of it. I did get rid of some of this, but there is always something that needs to be healing and needs to be taken rid of. It's not that easy. So now I'm going off tension, and because of that, let's take the second oracle deck and see if there are any other messages from your future self. Is there anything else the future self of card number 1 wants to say? That's a lot of cards, but I will still take them. So you've got earth pulsing, inner earth, deep cellular healing, and lost lands. This is getting interesting. We have a lot of earth, so maybe you are connected to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, or you should connect more with her. So, earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Yeah. What was I saying about taking rest and going out in nature? You've got even the card saying, go, take a rest, slow down, be in nature. and feel the pulse of the earth. I'm reminded of my Reiki teacher, my master. She said that when she got attuned, because Reiki has 3 different levels, every time she stepped up a level, she felt the energy more, and she even said, I think, that when she reached the master level, the 3rd level, that she could feel the pulsing of the earth at her feet. So maybe while going to in nature and resting, because look, the synchronicities. Both cards are lying down. Both people, humans here, in this case, it's showing a female person. They are lying down on earth, so maybe if you can lie down on a grassy field or even at the beach, you can lie down on the sand. It's still part of Mother Earth, so that you can feel her pulse, and slowing down to this pulse may be comforting for yourself and your mind that is running high. Yeah, now with Inner Earth, you'll survive this, new solutions, and thinking, wow. I do have to say, I love the cards when they are playing together, but first let me take a sip of water. This reminded me of the song, but first let me take a selfie. I don't know what the song was, but before I started to film this video, I was getting a lot of music in my head. So nice. Okay, you'll survive this. Yeah, you're not going to die because of this huge problem. You will be surviving it and coming out really strong and even proud of yourself. Your future self is proud of yourself because you came a long way. And yeah, the problem that is going to find its solution is here. New solutions and new beginnings are coming with the new moon. New moon always talks about new beginnings. So this card is an encouragement, I think, but I feel that I need to read from the booklet. So let's get an encouragement of the booklet. Inner Earth. Inner Earth, also known as Agatha, I hope I pronounced this right, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within this planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It's said that some of the beings of ancient lost lands, I'm getting goosebumps, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Aryavarta, I hope I pronounced this correctly, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mention caves and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success, so the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? I'm getting goosebumps, so I think it is another consciousness. There are solutions beyond that you can perceive, surprising outcomes to your problems and situations, resolutions that are in the best interest of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck and have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see that whole new worlds of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. And there is a starseed soul inquiry, because I'm using the starseed oracle. Maybe something that you can think about. What can you do to shift your energy or your outlook? I did already give some examples previously, so I'm finding it really nice that the messages are coming full circle with the cards. Yeah, I think I don't have any more to say about this. And now, deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Maybe some of you are working with the Arcturians. It's another civilization. They are known to have a lot of wisdom about healing. Currently you are healing on the physical as well as on the emotional body. And this energy is going to help you really heal at a cellular state, because your cells also take energies, thoughts, emotions on. So even the cells are now being healed with this healing energy. I don't know why, but are you seeing winged beings? Because I'm being drawn to this person. She is being embraced by something that I would say are wings. So maybe you are feeling like something is embracing you. So maybe it is either the Arcturians that are helping you right now, or your guides, angels, whatever you work with, are holding you in this time. Or you may be seeing butterflies, birds, anything that has wings. Just throwing this out. And I'm being called again to read this card from the guidebook, but I will drink some water. I'm really talking a lot. So my throat gets dry. Here. Deep cellular healing. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians, goosebumps, are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have yourselves return to effervescence. Sorry, I butchered this word. I don't know how to pronounce it. And vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, I think, to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. And you have an activation. So imagine this card being at the center of your heart. I will read out the activation, so you can either say it now with me, or I will show it to you later so that you can screenshot it. I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. So if you want to pause and say this out loud or whisper while imagining the card in front of your heart center, you can do this now. But yeah, I'm really getting a warm, cozy feeling from this card. So you're being embraced. You are not alone in this healing process. So maybe your focus is also a bit on the healing journey now. Your last card is Lost Lands, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. And in Earth, we were already talking about lost lands like Lemuria, Atlantis, and other one was well, whatever. So with those lost lands, things that were present at that time were also lost. Like gifts, memories, and also we were connected to Earth in a much and nature in a much deeper way at that time, but somehow humans began to think that we are separate from nature, that we are separate from the universe, we are separate from God, whatever you believe in, but it is not true. It's just that we feel that we are separate, but we are not. We are every time of the day we are connected, but we just forgot that we are connected to it, and we are trying to learn this connectedness again. And by healing, going to nature and everything, you may connect yourself again with those memories and those gifts that you've had, that you've learned throughout the lifetimes you've had on Earth, and if you are considered a starseed, also on other places that is not Earth, in other civilizations. You may reconnect to it and get those downloads, and you will just remember how to do this again, because you've done it before and you've learned how to do it, and so it is going to come back. And I'm seeing that while I was talking about the ocean and being connected to water, there is a waterfall here, we have here a lake, and here again the ocean. So maybe you are also connected to the bodies of water, so ocean, rivers, lakes, whatever is near you, you can go there and connect with Earth in a much easier way. I think I connect it easier when I'm at the ocean, at the beach. But sadly, I don't live near a beach, so I always have to wait for vacation. So now I'm going to take some last messages from your future self, from my self-made oracle deck. There are encouraging and positive messages from songs. It's my lyrics oracle deck that are encouraging, to have just messages that may be of help. And yeah, is there any music that can help group number one? Is there any other messages that the future self of group number one wants to say? Any encouraging messages from the future self of pile number one? Is there any song that may be of encouragement and lyrics? Yep. you've got 3. So the first is Permission to Dance from BTS. We don't need to worry, because when we fall, we know how to land. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight, because we don't need permission to dance. Oh, I like this. Yeah, you don't need to worry, because you know how to land when you fall. You've done this multiple times. As a child, maybe you fell down and you hurt yourself and you will cry, but afterwards, when you are getting older, even if you fall down, you don't cry again. You just stand up and walk. You don't talk about doing this and this, but you take action on this. And also, it's a thing that you don't need permission for anything you want to do. You just go and get it, and you don't have to worry, because even if you fall, the universe, your guides, whatever is with you, they will help you and hold you when you fall down. So maybe listen to Permission to Dance by BTS. And then the next card is Dynamite, also from BTS, and both songs are in English, so they are the English songs of them. So funny. So because I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire and set the night alight, shining through the city with a little funk and soul, so I'ma light it up like dynamite. So yeah, it's just saying that you are the star tonight, today, whatever time it is, and you know how to shine bright and be like this dynamite. And even if it's dark, there is a light in yourself that will shine into this darkness and show you the way back to the outcome. So maybe give a listen to Dynamite by BTS. Both songs are in English. Normally they sing in Korean, so if you don't know BTS. And then Amazing Day by 77 Bombay Street. That's a Swiss band. They sing in English. And this amazing day is made for us. Live it your way. This amazing day is made for us. This amazing day is made for us. So live it your way. So it's saying that this day is made just for you, and you should live it the way you want and not how other people want. That's like a connection to Permission to Dance. And I was talking about people pleasing at some point of this reading. So live it your way, not how people want you to live it. This day is made for you. So this may be encouraging songs that you can listen to and give you the power to step up and be the star that you are and shine bright. And remember that you don't need permission to dance or anything else to do. And I also feel like the need that I should show you the back of the deck. It's a BTS song again. On, but this is in Korean with some English things. Then even if I fall, I come right up, scream. That's how we've always been. Even if my knees drop to the ground, as long as they don't get buried. It's saying that even if you fall, you can come up again. Even if you drop down to the ground, as long as you don't get buried by these emotions, you can get up again and fight on. This is the song On by BTS, and they always talk about fighting and going through the pain to reach their goals that they wanted. So this is everything I have for you, pal number 1. I hope this helped you, and I'm glad you were here with me. Thank you for being here, and I see you in the next video. Bye! Hi, pal number 2. You chose the Green Aventurine and the Modern Witch Tarot. And this will be you're reading from messages from your future self. I am going to excuse myself for my clumsy shuffling. I am not good at shuffling like this, but I always feel that I need to use reverse cards when I'm doing these videos. So, well, let's learn how to shuffle it. And I will be also using 3 oracle decks, and every deck is linked down below in the description. One oracle deck will not be linked down because it's a self-made oracle deck, so I made it myself, so it's not anywhere available. That's all that I had to say right now. So, now, what messages does the future self of pile number 2 have for them? What does the future self of pile number 2 want them to know? Is there anything? What messages does the future self of pile number 2 want to convey? What messages does the future self of pile number 2 has for them? Is there any messages from pile number 2's future self? What does the future self of pile number 2 want to say? What do they want to convey? No. Let it be. So, the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Coins, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So, your center card is the 10 of Coins. This card is all about fulfillment in the materialistic realm, like having enough money, being financially well off, that even your family is well off, just yeah, you're sometimes when I got distracted by the candle, because sometimes when it moves, for me it's like a confirmation that comes. So I think your future self is wanting to talk about financial things. Maybe you are currently recovering from something because of the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is upright, is a card that talks about being perseverance, because after a fight, this person has wounds and is trying to recover from it and is on this defensive mode. Also, it's also near completing a cycle, because with the 10 of Wands you complete a cycle. And also with the 7 of Swords I got that you may be recovering from something that happened to you. The 7 of Swords always gives me a sneaky trickery vibes. I always get this image of the card that I once saw on YouTube. I don't know which deck it was, but on the card there was a fox on it, and it just reminds me of being sneaky like a fox and clever like a fox, and using tricks, the trickster fox, to get what you want. So I don't know if this happened to you and someone tricked you to do something that left you wounded, and you are recovering from this right now. The candle is dancing, so I may be on the right path right now. So I'm really sorry that you went through that. But at the end, I'm with the next two cards. You will get your financial blessing. You will be celebrating in the future as well. With the Four of Wands, this is a card of celebration of home as well. So in your home you will be celebrating with your family that you've gained this financial freedom, in a sense. And yeah, I'm now being drawn to the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is one of the fast moving knights. Bit impulsive, really charming, young energy, you can say. Bit older than the page. Yeah, but a little bit impulsive. So I don't know why, but maybe an advice from your future self is don't get too impulsive. Try to take it a bit slow and not hide. But I'm seeing, because for me, if a person looks left, they are looking at the past, and if the person looks right, they are looking for me into the future. So like here, you being wounded by this person, you were looking down to the past and to the future, so there was a clashing energy. Maybe you being reminded of this trickery that happened and the wounds being resurfaced. But with the Knight of Wands in reverse, they are not looking at the past, but they are looking at the future. So maybe your future self is with this new thing that will be coming to you after you healed from this wound and are recovered fully. You will be able to see back again to the future and your future plans that you want to make, because the Four of Wands can also be about marriage and weddings. So maybe it has something to do with you financially secure again, you and your partner, if you are in a relationship. If not, then just discard this message. Maybe you can consider again marrying as part of a plan for the future. And this is all that I'm getting from the tarot cards, so I will be moving on to the oracle cards to see, is there any messages that the future self of pile number 2 wants to say? Is there anything else that the future self of pile number 2 wants to say? Anything else to confirm? Is there any other messages from the future self of pile number 2 that they want to say? Is there anything? Is there a message from the... Yup. Okay, that's too many. I just wanted some cards more, but yeah, you've got a lot. But we'll take it. Your first card is Fixed Moon. Hold to your vision. Your next card is Full Moon in Pisces. Spirituality and practicality. Then you have Aufsteigender Mondknoten. Oh. I think this is the North Node. in English. I always get North Node and South Node confused, so I'm sorry if I butchered that. And tournament no moon yo note no not note but mount. What is it? Waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum, and with the North Node you had step out of your comfort zone, and your last card is New Moon in Capricorn. Hard work will pay off. And I will be taking a sip of water so that we can start with the oracle. Hold on to your vision, whatever vision you have for your future. Don't discard it. Keep holding on to it and work to do it. Don't give up on this idea, on this vision of how you want your future to look like, because if you do keep holding on to this vision, you will take steps on making this a reality, and your future self will be thanking you for doing this. Yeah. And also with spirituality and practicality, finding this balance of spiritual and practicality, like meditating every day if this is something for you, or taking a walk that it's meditative. Just taking practicality steps on fusing your spirituality and your practicality, the physical. Like if you are working the whole day and you don't have time to meditate either in the morning, or you are too tired in the evening to meditate because you just worked too much, you can, if you have a break in work, you don't even have to meditate. You just can focus on your breathing, like for a minute or two. Just focus on breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, so that you can come back and ground yourself again. And this is also a form of spirituality, if you can say so. It is brief work is something that happens and is being said a lot in this niche. So finding a good balance of spirituality and practicality, and combining those two would be beneficial for you. That's what I wanted to say, and I just kept missing the point. And the next card is North Node, a step out of your comfort zone. So maybe the vision that you have for your future is something that you are afraid of, because you have you fear that it is going to fail, but you will not know if it's going to fail if you don't try it. You can just know how it's going to turn out if you try it. For example, I was really afraid of doing tarot readings here on YouTube, because I thought that I was not good enough reading the cards, because I doubted myself that I am not able to read the cards in reverse, because I had a really hard time getting messages from the cards when they are in reverse. But I still got this feeling that kept bugging me, that I should do this and should do this. Maybe you are the pile that got the card with listening to the niggle from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. So hi, if you are here. I just kept this feeling that I should do it, even though a part of me was fearing it, because I thought that I wouldn't be able to do it. But at the end, I just gave gave into this and I tried it, and voila, I'm here and I'm seeing that I am able to read the cards, that I'm getting the messages, because I always get the confirmation. Because if I say a message from a card of the tarot and I get an oracle card that says exactly what I was getting from the tarot, is a confirmation for me that I am on the right path, that I am doing a good job. So if I didn't come out of my comfort zone, I wouldn't be able, you wouldn't be able to see this video. Nor would I see that I can read cards in reverse as well. So you have to take this step out of your comfort zone so that you can enter this future that you are envisioning for yourself. And this is also what your future self is trying to tell you. And with the next card, the energy is gaining momentum. It's like by you taking those little steps in stepping out of your comfort zone and doing the steps for you to do the vision that you, the wish or the things that you want for your future, if you take a step in the right direction, it's like a snowball that you are that is on top of a hill, and you let it roll down, and it's gaining momentum, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger till it has this massive crash, and you see that you are in the future that you envisioned yourself in. So the energy is gaining momentum with you taking the steps and aligning you to the right direction that you need to be. And for this to happen, you need to work hard, because working hard will pay off. That's the message from the last card with the new moon in Capricorn. Hold on. The new moon always talks about new beginnings, so you will be stepping into a new beginning if you do the hard work, and you will get the rewards, because you will be celebrating with the Four of Wands. You have the 10 of coins at the center, so the hard work you've done for this will pay off, and you will see it. Not just yet, but in the future you will see that the trajectory that you went through will be paying off in the future. I wanted to say near future, so maybe it's near for you. It's not something that's totally impossible, so step out of your comfort zone. So for the next oracle deck, let's see what does the future self of pile number 2 wants to say. Is there any other messages from the future self of pile number 2? Any confirmation, any additional messages? So okay, I will take those as well. So you have activated Earth, power place. Okay, yeah, I won't read it. Then you have loosen your grip, trust the timing, the 7 star sisters, and I see I have more cards than planned here. So, and your last card is you're not alone. Okay. So, with the first card, activated Earth, power, places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Yeah, you are definitely the group that has a feeling that you should go at a certain place, but you're holding back because you are afraid of going there. So, no, just trust that feeling and go in that direction. Go to this place. Something will be activated if you go there. Because of the power places from the guidebook, I know that this means that some places have this energy, and by going there, the energy activates something in you. It may be a memory, it may be an idea, something is going to be activated if you go to this place. Those power places can be Stonehenge in the UK, it can be the pyramids in Egypt. I got the Grand Canyon in the US somehow, I don't know why. Like those places that are Machu Picchu. And there was another one in Mexico, a temple. I don't know what it was. I saw the image of this temple in my I normally don't have visions that much, but I just saw it flashing through. Oh, what was this temple? What's the temple called? I think it's the Aztecan temple in German. Let me Google it. So, found it. Teotihuacan. It's the temple that I saw flashing through me. So maybe this is a place that you need to go, and you're being called to go. It's in Mexico. And wait a second. This was the image that I saw in my vision. This temple here. So go there if it's possible for you to go and travel, and if not, you can tap into the energy of those places by watching videos about it, documentaries and so on, and you just, the energy does seep through those images and films, whatever. So yeah, if possible, go and visit these places and don't be afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone if you're a homebody. I know I am a homebody too, but sometimes you need to go outside, and it does you just really good if you go outside. So now, loosen your grip, coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. There is something that you are trying to force the outcome of, I think, but it will not. Some things you just can't control, so you need to let go of this grip, or maybe it is a coping mechanism that you run away from going through this. It can also be procrastinations. I have this. Even though I know that I have to do this for me to have the future I want, I procrastinate and do everything else that is not what I should be doing. So yeah, I'm feeling drawn to the density. If you consider yourself a starseed like I am myself, for us starseed, the energy of Earth can be a bit heavy and dense because we are not used to this density in energy, because the places that we normally are from are on a much higher vibration, and the energy there is much lighter. And being on Earth, this can be quite of a shock at first, because you're just not used to this dense energy, to this heavy emotions as well, because in the higher vibrations you don't feel the emotions that strong as here on Earth, because Earth is a polar place, and it can be really shocking if it's the first time you're on Earth and you just can't cope up with this, and you don't know how to navigate through this dense energy. And How can I... There's something that wants to come through, but I lost the red string. What's the point of me talking about density? How can you come out of this density? Clearing your energy. With smoke. Taking a cleansing bath can be of help so that you get rid of a layer of this dense energy. Doing things that you like will lift you up and from this dense emotions, dense energy, this lower vibration and energy. It will lift you up, like this person is falling down, but you can be lifted up again somehow. I don't know why. Yeah, and yeah, but if you don't know how to come out of certain things, maybe certain thought patterns and so on, or you are fighting an addiction, because there is also there's also the mention of addiction, do go see a professional and ask them for help, because they know how certain methods can be effective for certain people. Not every method is helpful for everyone. There are people that need other methods, and by you talking to them and stating how it is, they may find a method that will suit you the best, because everyone is unique and everyone needs a unique method to heal themselves from this. I am feeling something in my solar plexus chakra. I don't know if it's because of myself, because I did recently became a Reiki 1, so I may be purging some energy myself, so I don't know if you are purging something from your solar plexus chakra about insecurities and worries, and I'm feeling this, or if it's myself that is doing this. Yeah, because of the attunement, and just may do this a video about Reiki if it interests you. If you want to see some knowledge about Reiki, as myself as a Reiki 1 now, just leave a comment down below if you want to know what I'm going through. Yeah. Okay, I just felt this heat in my solar plexus chakra, so just wanted to mention here. And also yellow is the solar plexus chakra here, so just throwing this out. So yeah, get yourself professional help if you don't know how to get out of this alone, because you are not alone. The last card just states you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. There is help if you go and search for it. Being reminded of those anonymous groups that you can go if you have a certain addiction, so that you can talk to people that are going through the same things. And I'm sure they also talk about how they got out of it, what methods they used, and maybe one of the methods one of them said is one thing that can help you as well come out of it. Yeah, just ask for help. You are clearly not alone. You feel yourself wants to say to this, that you are not alone, that I am here. I'm talking about myself. It's now, me, Athina. I am here. I want to help you, but I am not a professional healthcare person, so I can just give you the advice to go search for a professional and say what you can do to help yourself. can give you advices from spirit guides and from your future self. But you at the end you have to decide what you need to take. I'm being here and opening this space for you to be. And I want you to get out of it as well. I want you to be happy in your future. So back to the next one. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. In this world we live on, it's a hustle culture. You have to do this by then. You have to be married at a certain age. You have to have kids at a certain age. You have to be accomplished at a certain age. And if you don't do this, you are a failure of society. Blah. That's complete BS. Time is not running out. Everyone has the right time to accomplish things at the right time. You get married at the time that is right for you. You get accomplished at the time that is right for you. It's not has anything to do that the time is running out. I'm being reminded of the stories in Brazil, because I'm also half Brazilian. If you didn't know, I am half Greek and half Brazilian. So I saw stories from Brazil that grandmothers that couldn't go to school because at the time that they lived in, women couldn't go to school because it was said that women should be at home, housewives, blah. All the parents of those women or men, can be anything, whatever gender, couldn't afford to let the kids go to school. And now that they are elderly, they have the chance to go back to school, and they are taking it and learning the things and accomplishing their dreams, even though they are elderly people. They are just showing to us that it's never too late to start going to your dreams. That time is not running out. You have enough time. It just feels like the time is running out, but it is not. I'm now being reminded that you feel, I don't have time for this. I need to do this, but I don't have the time because I need to do this. And there is a saying in German that says that you should put your hand on your heart and be honest with yourself. Maybe you are being too much on social media, being hours and hours on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and instead you could be doing what the vision you have in your mind. You can work on this instead of being on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Even now you are taking my advice, so maybe start watching less YouTube videos. That's something I need to do as well. And so that you have the time to study whatever you want to study. Do what you have to do. You have the time, you just maybe not focusing the time on the right place. So the time is not running out. It's just the time that you are, it's not wasting. There is certain things that we need to learn by going through this waste of time. Like people want to say, it's not wasting time, it's just learning that sometimes you need to redirect your focus. And it is also a coping mechanism to be on social media and whatever. So to also get out of this, you can seek professional help. yeah. Next, the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Yeah, there's something that wants to be created, but you are wasting your time and your coping mechanisms, addictions, and thinking that you don't have time to do this and that and blech. But no, there is time if you can come out of this. New creations will be born. I have to say, I don't get this card often, so I don't know what it means, everything, but the guidebook will help me. So, and I feel I need to read it. The 7 star sisters. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities more now than ever before. That was a beautiful message, and I won't add anything to it. There is soul inquiry, so something you can meditate on or think about. What new creations are you being called to birth? What is this niggling feeling that is always knocking on your door? Always when I say knocking on your door, I'm being reminded of the song Knocking on Heaven's Door. So maybe listen to this song. Maybe I should listen to this song because I think I heard it once but never again, and I'm being confused because I don't know the lyrics and what it means. So yeah. Okay, your last card, you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. I am creating a community. I am in a community that talks about tarot, divination and other stuff as well in the chats, not only in the posts in the Munich community. Maybe if you are not in the Amino community I am in, maybe you can go into this app and start going to this community and talk with us, because we are all like-minded. We love tarot, we love oracle cards, we talk about spirituality, we even talk about daily stuff that has nothing to do with tarot or anything else, and we are just connected to each other. Even if it's not physical, we are connected to each other, and we are a beautiful community. Maybe you want to build a community of your own, and it can be part of your creative project. I'm here in this on YouTube, so I'm creating a community here on YouTube as well, so you are not alone. And yeah, that's what your future self wants you to know from this oracle. Now I'm going to use my self-made oracle that is made of lyrics from songs that are encouraging, positive messages, encouraging messages from songs that I listen to, that I know of, and I wrote down the lyrics that I thought would be helpful. So what does pile number 2 need to know? What encouraging messages does the future self of pile number 2 have for them? And that's okay. That's a lot. No. This I will take. Let's see. Is there any other messages that the future self of pile number 2 wants to convey? Any songs that should be listened to? By the way, this oracle deck is still a work in progress, so excuse it. So your first song is Follow the Rain by the band 77 Bombay Street. It's a Swiss band, but they sing in English. And Follow the Rain. I've made choices, can't deny it, but have I meant what I said? I don't know. I think it's time now to make some changes. Time to get out of my bed. Yeah, you've made choices and you can't deny it, but sometimes what you are saying to yourself, have you really meant what you are saying? You may not know it, but this card is encouraging you to make some changes so that you can follow what the path that you are being called towards. It's a good song. I really love this. So your next card is So What by BTS. It's in they sing in Korean, but I wrote the lyrics, translated the lyrics in English. So your worries without no answer, don't fall into them and stay in them. Yeah, you are worrying too much, and your future self is saying that you should not stay in this energy of worrying too much, because it will not do you any good. So What by BTS, and your last song is Try Everything from the film Zootopia. Look how far you've come. You've filled your heart with love. Baby, you've done enough. Take a deep breath. Yeah. You've came a long way, just by even realizing the things that may not do you any good is a journey in itself, and you are on this path, and you did a lot of work, and are still doing a lot of work. So be proud of yourself. You filled your heart with love again. You've done enough as well, and now it's time for you to take a breather. Take a breather with me, please. So maybe you want also to hear Try Everything from the Disney film Zootopia, and the back of the deck is a song called Empire, 77 Bombay Street as well. If you wanna get it, then you gotta be stronger. Don't let it get away, don't you wait any longer. And if you're breaking down, stand a little bit taller. You've gotta pick yourself up, don't get any smaller. The fire's burning in your bones, you can always win. Light it all up, and then I wanna hear you sing, oh, this is my empire. Yeah, you can create your empire, and don't let your worries get you down. And if you feel that you are weak, just get a bit strong. Because I'm reminded of the song, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. I don't know who sings it, and what song this is called, but yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm being reminded of the song that came for pile number 1. What was it? It was for pile number 1. It was also a BTS song. I think it was On. Maybe listen to this as well. I'm searching for the lyrics right now here in my deck. No. Where is it? I just saw it popping here. Here. Even if I fall, I come right up. Scream. That's how we've always been. Even if my knees drop to the ground, as long as they don't get buried. Yeah. Even if you fall, you can come up again. Don't get buried in this weary state. Maybe you can also listen to On BTS. It talks about going through the pain to achieve the accomplishments, because that's just something they went through. So this is all that I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this helped, and I want to wish you all the courage and the power. I'm sending you the power for you to get up again, to not let it get you down. It got a bit heavy at the end, so you are not alone. I'm here for you. I hope this helped you, and yeah, thank you for being here, and I see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. You've chosen the traditional manga tarot and the Sunstone, and this is your reading for messages of your future self. What did I want to say? I forget it. Yeah, please bear in that I may be clumsy shuffling this deck, because I feel that I need to read the cards in reverses with the videos I do here on YouTube, and I normally don't read it because I have a hard time reading the energy when they are in reversals, but I'm learning. So yeah, I can't really shuffle it. It's because I don't want to bend the cards too much, and I will be also using 3 oracle decks, and all decks are linked down below if it interests you. Well, one oracle deck will not be linked down below because it's a self-made oracle deck. So yeah, this is not on sale anywhere. I made it myself. So, what does the future self of pile number 3 has to say to them? What message does the future self of pile number 3 wants to convey? What messages does pile number 3's future self have for them? What does the future self of pile number 3 wants to say? What messages are there from the future self of pile number 3? What does the future self of pile number 3? Woof. That's too many cards. Shuffle it badly. So, what message is the future self of pile number 3? Ooh. Nice for them. What does the future self of pile number 3 wants to say to them? One last card. Thank you. Oh, 2 cards. Okay, I take it. So your first card is the 8 of Swords. Then you have the 6 of Cups, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and Temperance upright. Interesting. Okay, since you don't have a center card, because it is an even number of cards, I will be doing it as the same as I did it for pile number 1 that also got the same amount of cards. I will be starting here and I will end here. So the Eight of Swords is a card of being trapped by your own thoughts. It is an illusion, but it is an illusion that you are trapped. You may be feeling trapped and not knowing how to come out, but this is an illusion. You are not really being trapped, and you're not seeing the things that are ahead of you. It's just that your thoughts are circling down into this rabbit hole, and into this hole, making you think that you are stuck, but you are not. It may be something that you're stuck on from the past because of the Six of Cups. I see children. It reminds me of childhood memories. Maybe you are, yeah. Because for me, when the humans on the cards look at the left side, it's like they're looking at the past, and if they look at the right side, they are looking at the future. And you have here a lot of cards that are looking back in the past. So your future self is saying that you may be stuck, you are too stuck into the past and circling around those memories of the past all the time, and this is not doing you any good. Yeah. So the Page of Wands is a fiery energy. It's fire energy. Well, Captain Obvious. It is a really young energy. From this particular deck, I don't get that they are impulsive. But fire energy can be impulsive. I need to confirm this as an Aries myself, that we can be sometimes impulsive, but it is also a card that has a lot of passion and goes for their passion. So you may not be focusing on your passions right now because you are focusing too much on your past and memories from the past. Or it may be that this card is representing yourself. You may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You don't have to be. If you don't, it may be an energy that is heavy on your chart. So maybe you have a lot of planets in one of those signs. Like I have in Aries. I have 3 planets in Aries. Sun, Saturn, and Mercury are in Aries. I have also Pluto and the Moon in Sagittarius. So fire's element is a bit real in my chart. So well, that's a side tension. I'm losing focus again. So yeah, it may be representing yourself that you are looking at the past and you are stuck in this past instead of looking at the future. Because if the Page of Wands is upright, it is this person is looking into the future. And even though I know that this may be a boy, I say this person because I want to be as gender neutral as possible. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. This person is financially so well off that they can give to the poor with generosity and elegance. She gives me this elegant energy, and also being balanced, because there is a balance here. So, and by being in reverse, maybe you've been too generous and overindulging and giving too much to other things. Maybe giving your energy too much into your past can be. Maybe you're giving too much money to people that are not giving it back to you, and so you need to find a balance again. And if I get sometimes distracted, I may be looking at the flame, because sometimes for me it's a confirmation if it starts to wiggle and dance. So yeah. And then we have the Sun card again. A child is depicted on it, and even if the Sun is in reverse, it still is a good card, because the Sun doesn't go down, in the sense of it's not lighting up. It's still there. It's still burning with passion and desire somehow. I'm getting the Sun in upright talks about happiness, success, and everything, and being in reverse, some say that the success and the happiness is still there, but a bit smaller than if it was a upright. But since there is a child on this again, and we were talking about you being too stuck up in past memories of your childhood and going there around in circles, it may be again indicating for you to find this balance of not being stuck in the past and not being stuck in the future, but being present in the present. I hope you know what I mean. Because Temperance is also a card for me of finding balance, because she is pouring from one cup into the other, and in the original Rider-Waite tarot, the cups are not like this, how she's holding it, because it's more like they are more on a horizontal line, balancing each other out like a balance. And there is a need for you to balance something out. If it is you worrying too much about the past that you can change, what it was in the past is in the past, and then now I'm getting the music from BTS, a song yet to come. The past was honestly the best, but the best is what is yet to come. It's saying, yeah, there may be some things in the past that were really great and really good, but the best is still yet to come in the future. So don't be too much on the past and don't be too much on the future. Be more present in the here and now. And somehow Temperance is also a card for me that talks about having patience. It's something, maybe you are trying to do something and you need to be a bit more patient for it to show itself into the fruits of your labor, kind of thing. Maybe you will get a little bit of success, but you want more, but be a little bit patient, because the Sun will turn upright again. I'm being drawn to this light here at the corner, and it reminds me of the stars. So wish fulfillment, like your wishes that you have are going to be fulfilled, but you need to be patient and wait for the right time to come, because the best thing is yet to come. Yeah, so just be patient, balance yourself out, don't give too much of yourself to other things or energies of the past. Think I'm going to repeat myself, so I'm going to leave it here. But yeah, let's see what other messages your future self wants to convey to you. What does the future self of pile number 3 wants to say? Is there anything else that they want to say, confirm? What does the future self of pile number 3 wants to say to them? What messages does the future self of pile number 3 has for them? Whoa, that came. Hoopla, I'm sorry, I didn't want to bump into you. I was pretty surprised by this flying out. Is there any other messages the future self of pile number 3 wants to say to them? Okay, I take this, and that's it for this deck. Okay, the first 2 cards that came out together in now I know why they came out. The first card is New Moon in Scorpio. Go through your pain. Your fears. You have to go through your fears. Not maybe also your pain. I don't know. And emotions are running high with Supermoon. Now I know why this energy flew outright in such a fast pace. It's because the emotions are really running high. The energy is really running high. It may be your energy about your fears or your pains, because pain came out of my mouth. So you may need to work through this in a form of shadow work. Knowing your pains and your fears is like putting a little light into this darkness and lighting it up and bringing it up for you to know when you are being triggered because of some things. But yeah, let's see what your other cards are. So New Moon in Virgo. Give instead of take. Then you have waning moon. What do you need to let go of, or what do you need to free yourself from is also. And you got the full moon, a surrender to the highest energy, to the gods, to the universe, to whatever you believe in is up there. What kind of, don't know how I should translate it, but yeah, surrender to the divine here. That's what was the word that I was searching for. Okay, I'm sorry. Go through your fears. You need to go through the pain and your fears to come out of it as a stronger person, and also not letting it hold you back, like you think you are being held back from the Eight of Swords. It is not an easy feat, that's for sure, and you maybe going through it right now and feeling all the pains, all the emotions of those wounds and doing the work you need to do. And I just want to say that I am really proud of yourself, because it is not easy and it's not for everyone to go through it and not give up, in a sense, because it is heavy. I talking about personal experiences because I had to go through it myself. So yeah, it's, you see a lot of dark and you don't know when you see the light again, but just know that you will be seeing the light again from this dark tunnel. It will take time. Be patient with yourself as well. But yeah, the emotions are running high. Well, yeah, what should I say? Leo may be going through the S right now, through the POOP right now. But just hang in there. Don't lose hope. Let the candle be your guide. Let it be the light to shine as a confirmation that the end will come, that you will be seeing the light again. And don't get too caught up in your emotions as well. Find a good balance. And like pile number 2, I'm feeling an energy in my solar plexus, and I'm not sure if I'm feeling you working through your insecurities, or if it's myself that is energetically working through it, because I recently became a Reiki 1, and because of the attunement I need to go through, I'm also releasing stuff from my energetic field. So I'm not sure if it's you or myself that is right, that I'm feeling the solar plexus right now being activated. So I'm just letting it you know. It can be yourself because you have also the yellow. The solar plexus is represented by the yellow color, like pile number 2. I got the same thing, so just saying it out loud now. Yeah, if you are interested about what I'm going through with Reiki and so on, and sharing my experiences, let me know if it's something you want to see as a video for YouTube. I would be gladly to share my experience about being a Reiki 1. Yeah, leave a comment if it's something that's interests you, or if you are from my Athina community, just let me know through the chats. Okay, now give instead of taking. Well, could it be that the 6 of Pentacles was talking about that you should give more instead of taking things? Because if you give, you will also receive. It's like the give and take in a part, but this is how energy works. You give energy, you receive the same energy back. So if you give from your heart space, you will receive also some things from the heart space. So if you, let's say you spend money on a friend because they don't have enough to pay the food, know that you are going to be recompensated for it, because just think about what you give, you receive tenfold back. And maybe if you help give money to a homeless person, you will be receiving that money tenfold back. Like you give something and you receive it from another source. It's like a domino effect that ripples back to you. So maybe an advice from your future self is that you should give more so that you can receive more. And it can also be if you don't have the habit of spending money for yourself for things that you want and makes you happy. It's like if you spend the money for things that you want, that makes you happy, spending it for your self-care as well can be, you are going to receive this back because you're doing it for giving yourself some good, and so some good will come back, kind of. And your next card is, what do you need to let go of? What do you need to free yourself from? That's what I was searching. It's like something that is holding you back, and you need to let go of it. It may be an outcome of something that you are holding on, that it should be this outcome and not any other outcome, but that's not how it works. You need to let go for you to receive, and it's like you're going to receive it even better, because I believe that the universe just wants to give you the best, and you think now that the best is this outcome, but instead the universe thinks, no, the best outcome would be this one here, but you're just holding too much onto this, so I can't give you what's the best. And I'm really hearing again a BTS song, Yet to Come. So maybe listen to this song. You can search for the English lyrics, because they sing it in Korean. If you didn't know, BTS is a Korean idol group, so most songs of them are in Korean. There are also in Japanese, and some are in English. So yeah, Yet to Come, maybe listen to it, because it's coming again. And yeah, surrender to the divine. Let it go, let the divine work as well, because it's the part you do the work, and the part the universe does the work. So when you're done with your work, let the universe do the work. Don't hold on to a specific outcome. Let it go, let it flow, so that the flow from the universe can come in. That's what your future self wants to say, so that you can receive the things that will make you happy. So, next oracle deck. What does the future self of pile number 3 wants them to know? You've got the card, loosen your grip. Ha! This is just more confirmation that you should let go of the outcome. Letting it, normally I would turn it upside down so that you don't see the card and everything will be really revealed later. But yeah, I'm letting this go. Maybe also the group number 2 got the same card, so maybe you were drawn to group number 2 as well. So maybe you can listen to group number 2 as well. There may be some messages there as well. So what does the future self of pile number 3 wants them to know? What messages does pile number 3's future self have for them? Is there anything else that the future self of pile number 3 wants to say, wants to convey, wants to confirm? What messages does the future self of pile number 3 has for them? Is there anything else the future self of pile number 3 wants to say? What does it... yeah. Okay. Is there anything else that the future self of pile number 3 wants to say, wants to convey? Any last messages from this deck for group number 3? Shoo. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking this. That's too many cards. But yeah, it flew out. Just looking a bit into this. Yeah, there is a lot. Too many things. No. give me one more card or two more cards. Please, future self of number 3. Any important messages for right now? Here. Good. I will leave it at that. So, the next card is Star Family. Then you have Whale and Orca Elders. And the Void. Let me put it like this. So. Okay, yeah, listen, regrip. You are holding too much on something that is not going to come out as you want it. So don't hold to it too much and let it go. It may be a coping mechanism, because coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. Yeah, let the divine in. Let them do their work as well. So don't hold on to the, what is it? The outcome you want, because the better outcome is held by the universe, and they want you to let go so that they can give you the best. Maybe connect more to the divine, God, the universe, your spiritual team, because they want to help. Maybe to your star family as well, if you consider yourself as a starseed. You may incarnate it on places other than Earth, so you have a family that are from another civilization, and you are part of those souls. It's also your soul family, your soulmates is another word to say. They may want to help you, so you need to let them come in, or you need to call for them so that they can come in. So you can ask the universe to bring in your soul family, your tribe, the people that think the same as you, believe the same as you, that will get you. So you are not alone. You are part of a team, so let the team also help you. Don't do everything on your own. I'm being drawn to the images of this here, like this people energies flying through the universe to go to spaces. So because of the card that, when I was shuffling, that the many cards that flew out, there was one card that was talking about double mission and also empathic starseed, so it may be my empath as well. And with double mission is I'm being reminded that Mother Earth called for help, because she saw that humans are spiraling down into the density of energy, into this dense energy, and originally Earth was in the 7th dimension in the but things happened, and Earth shifted into the 3rd dimension, where we are right now, and it's really dense and easy for negative beings to roam around and manipulate humans. I'm not going to go too deep into this, but yeah, Mother Earth, Gaia, she wanted help for the humanity to come back up, to feel connected again to nature, and to be again into a higher dimension, so that the humans don't lose themselves. And the aim currently is to go up to the fifth dimension. And she made a call out for other civilizations to help. So volunteers of those civilizations, some of them came on Earth to incarnate on Earth as human beings, so that they could do the work here, bringing light and lightness and a conscious mind of the higher dimensions to Earth, so that they can lift Earth and the energy up, so that it's easier for the humans to also come up into the higher dimensions, because some of the civilizations are from the higher dimensions. The double missions of starseeds that are incarnated here on Earth are to seed some light, to raise the vibrations of yourself as a soul and also of humankind. And this is just reminding me that you volunteered into coming into this Earth with your star family as well. So for you to bring this to bring something into this world that can help humankind raise in vibration, even if it's not for the whole world, even if it's just for your city, your village, for the people that's around you, to help just them. That's just like a stone from a domino. You do a ripple effect. You help them, they will help others, and it will go down, and it's going to ripple and connect with more. Yeah. Well, I lost myself in this explanation. Coming back now to the next card, Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. This card is all about you sharing your voice, expressing yourself. You have a unique song, a unique truth that needs to be told. If it's expressing it only to your family, your friends, the people in your city, whatever, this just is also doing a lot of work. It doesn't have to be worldwide sharing things. It's maybe for a small part, and you inspire this part to do something as well, and so the inspiration goes and you light up, and it's going to be a lot of lights are going to be lit up again because you shared your authentic truth and your song. Yeah, I feel I need to read this from the guidebook again. I already read this card once for another reading, but I feel that I need to do it again, because the message is just beautiful. So, Whale and Orca Elders. The Whale and Orca Elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul's song. Looking into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency. To bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door. To question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings, to drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. Something you may meditate on or think about is the soul inquiry. How are you being called to share your soul's unique song? It can be through, maybe you are a musician and you make music, so you can share your things through literally a song, writing a book, doing YouTube videos like myself, making a podcast. There are so many ways that you can share your song. It doesn't even have to be a creative project. It can also be just you being always your authentic self and talking to the people and your truth, telling them when they need advice or something like this. This is also sharing your true voice. So yeah. Also, I got reminded, someone said that whales, orcas, and so on were present from the Mintaka starseed. Because it is said that Mintaka was a planet of crystal clear oceans and waters, so it would make sense that they have whales and orcas and so stuff like this. And it was one of the cards as well that flew out, and I took a quick glimpse. So maybe you are a Mintakan starseed that came here on Earth, because Mintaka was destroyed sadly, and I got flickering. So I also have a connection to Mintaka, so I know the pain of losing a home somehow. Yeah, and that's why Mother Earth also make the call, because it doesn't want to see that the humans lose their home, in a sense. And yeah. Okay, next, the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Yeah, you may be going through a hard time, winter time. It's a time where you are not taking much action. You are in this phase of resting, just not feeling it right. And it's just for you to rest, because doing a lot of work, shadow work, healing and so on is really draining energy, and so sometimes you need to rest because you don't have any energy left, because you were healing a lot. And so winter is here for you to rest and take care of yourself again. And so maybe your future self is also telling you to take breaks and to stop and embrace those heavy energy and time as well. It's a phase. When you are in winter, spring will come either way. It is the cycle of life, and you go through this all year round. You are in winter, then you are spring, you take action on it throughout summer as well, because in spring you plant the seeds, and summer you're working on it, and in fall you harvest the things so that you can rest, so that you can plant again, and so on. This is the cycle of life. So this is all I have from the from these oracle decks. So now I will be using my self-made oracle deck, and this is lyrics from musics that I found encouraging and positive, that maybe that I thought of can be of hope. So yeah, what does the future self of pile number 3 wants to say? What messages can be of help for pile number 3? Is there any other message that you... Okay, thank you. That's good. You've got 2 from the same music. The first one is from BTS, Permission to Dance. It's one of their English songs. If you don't know BTS, I think I explained this already. BTS is a Korean idol group, so this is one of their English songs. There's always something that's standing in the way, but if you don't let it face you, you'll know just how to break. Just keep the right vibe, yeah, cause there's no looking back. There ain't no one to prove we done got this on lock, yeah. Yeah, there is always something that's going to stand in your way, but don't let it get you down. Don't let it face you. You know how to move past it. Just keep the right vibe in form of keep being positive, that you know, see these challenges as opportunities as well. That's something that I heard in one of tarot reading today for myself on YouTube, that you see the challenges can be opportunities. So yeah, those challenges can be opportunities for you to learn. That's because they are here for you to learn and move past, so that you can grow. So yeah, you don't have to prove this to anyone as well. Yeah, maybe you want to listen to Permission to Dance by BTS, then you have the same song, but different lyrics. Club of Optimistic People, yeah. By 77 Bombay Street. 77 Bombay Street is a Swiss band, and they sing in English, by the way. And yeah, the music Club of Optimistic People, yeah. Try to be optimistic is basically what the whole song is about. But yeah, you gotta join the Club of Optimistic People up, and you'll find many reasons, and stop and take your time to see the bright side of the life. Come join our Club of Optimistic People. Look up and you'll find many reasons. You know that after heavy rain, the sun will shine again. Yeah, join the Club of Optimistic People, because you will find many reasons, and you need also to stop to see the bright side of the things, the bright side of those challenges. And from the same song, Club of Optimistic People. Every step you take will surely bring closer. Forget the small mistakes, we're on a roller coaster. And when you're down, you rise with sunshine in your eyes. Yeah, when you go down, you come up again. And the sun it's like the same. The sun will come up again. Even if the sun may have been reversed, it will come up again upright with happiness and success. So don't let your negative emotions take the better of you. And then at the back of the deck from these lyrics, again from 77 Bombay Street, own the world. There's new life in the morning, there's new hope in the day. Dramas are still burning. I remember yesterday. Yeah, remember yesterday, but don't live yesterday. New life will come in the morning. There is always new hope. And you, by the way, it's also saying you can own the world. So yeah, try to change your thought patterns to a bit more of an optimistic approach, so that you can see the bright side of everything. And yeah, this is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this was of help. I wish you really good luck on your path. It may be currently a really tough one, but you've got this. Don't give up. And yeah, thank you for being here. I see you in my next video. Bye!